Hi guys, hope you have a fantastic day and welcome to the channel. So today we are gonna read what is the compression on this Lada. So yeah, the problem is I changed literally everything. So much. Idle sensor, camshaft sensor, crankshaft sensor, two of how is say oxygen sensors, plugs, spark plugs, coil pack. So everything on that car is new and the car is still running rough. So today I decided let's measure the compression to see if the engine is healthy, if I need to do something, or it's need to do a much more. So yeah, now I'm gonna let you to listen to the car how it's running now, then I'm gonna show you how to measure compression. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so one thing I need to mention is when my friend bought this car, supposedly the engine head, so the head of the engine, this right here, was rebuilt. So that's why I was assuming that everything is good with the engine and compression and that it's something electric with the car. So after I did all electric, I said let's check compression to see if everything is good. So what we need to do? The best thing to do is to mark your spark plug wires. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, but on Lada you have already marked, so I can just pull everything and remove it, and you need to disconnect your coil pack. So now we just need to remove spark plugs and then everything is ready. And one thing I like to do, it's really not important, but I like to do on the Niva, it's the third fuse, and now the fuel pump is not gonna run. So that's just a good thing to do. So now I'm gonna remove the spark plugs and then we are ready for compression test. Spark plugs are out and now we are ready to measure the compression, and you can measure it on the cold engine and on the warm engine, because sometimes the valve, when the head is worn, doesn't sit right and then you don't have a compression, but on the cold compression or cold test compression you have everything good. So just so you know, you can do more tests. I'm gonna do it on the cold engine and let's see if everything is good. And one more important thing, the battery on this Lada is pretty weak, so I will use my Lada and some jumper cables to give it a more juice, because you want your starter motor to turn as fast as it can to get an accurate reading. And my car is going to run so that we have enough power to this Lada. So yeah, now let me show you the tool. The tool is pretty simple. Sadly, none of this adapter doesn't fit my thread pitch, so I'm gonna use this rubber end and just push it real good to seal everything and read the compression. So yeah, it's a lot easier if it's two of you, but on the Lada I can do it myself. On some cars you don't, but yeah, now it's time to measure it. Okay, so the first one is on 120 psi, and you just put it here. This is just a piece of paper, and so now we need to second, third and fourth. So now we just repeat this process 3 more times. So yeah, this just put it on 0 and we are ready again to do it. Okay, and these are the results. So these 3 cylinders, I can live with that. That's okay. There is a difference, but it's good to be closer, but it's okay. But the lowest compression and the highest compression, it's too much of the difference. So 60 psi of difference is a lot. So now I'm gonna show you how to check if it's a bad engine block or a bad head. So yeah, now let's see what's wrong with this car. We use engine oil, the engine that goes in this motor. So now we just put it in. If you don't have this, just use some funnel and put the oil in, and this way we can see what is bad. If the head is bad, then the compression will stay the same, but if the engine block is bad, then we are gonna see a better compression, because in the most cases it's the bad piston rings, and the oil helps prevent that combustion, that, how you say it, that compression to escape. So we put a lot of oil in and then try again to measure compression. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so we got our answer. When we put the oil in, the compression go to 160, and that's pretty much in the ballpark of what it needs to be. So the compression on cylinder 1 and probably piston rings are just bad and it needs to be replaced, and for that you need to pull the engine out, because, or disassemble the whole front suspension, but I think it's easier to just remove the engine. So yeah, now we know what's wrong with this car. So yeah, now we will see if my friend wants to rebuild the engine block or it's just gonna sit like this. I really don't know. I did my part and we know the problem. Now he just needs to make his mind about what he's going to do with this car, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and guys, see you in the next video.